And I get that, right? But that's actually thorough shit. So you should be able to bring this shit off of that. You should be able to get some buzz off of you being a thorough ass nigga in real life. I'm going to expose what I do behind the scenes because I got an argument. If I happen to be a real nigga, watch this.
It's all tied in. Before it happened. You didn't just keep getting tricked by non-street niggas. That didn't happen. You knew he was on the shit.
Those sentiments have existed from some white people since the beginning of the time.
Way before him.
Yeah. We ain't gonna be in a space where you comfortable saying it while black people are in the room.
Yo, come on, man.
And I mean, some people was letting that go, but
Long fucking ass. So yeah, watching that game, me and Corey, it felt good to see the Knicks show up against a team like that and win. Am I putting a bunch of stock in winning the cup? No. And apparently, neither are they. They opted not to.
Get other talent and bring them on the network. And Chris gave me equity in last week, so I always saw how the podcast business was growing, not just being in front of the microphone, but behind, behind the scenes as well. And so when I started to look at Barstool, Kingwood, all these different platforms, I was like, yo, we don't have.
What's up, story? I'll just tell you her version.
Okay.
First of all,
That's her version.
Mark, interview the husband, goddamn, so we can know what's going on.
I don't get into family affairs. CEO, she's the head of HR, which is kind of cliche.
So the
but
first time y'all get touchy,
This is Coldplay.
it was the Coldplay High Noon.
Coldplay.
I can see their first time being touchy, being like their touchy is like their arm to arm. He had some of that pussy.
The boss said, yo, shorty, look, shit's still fucked up out here. I need you to go say this. I'ma set it up with this one and
Goodbye. Or simple head down will suffice. Remember, life is a series of moments. And moments pass. So let's make this one last as if it's all we have. And last but certainly not least, the baddies are insecure, the stagnant women want to travel, the closed-minded women want you to teach them things. Grab you a Tylenol, you might need it.
All right, y'all. So back in the Ford. Just did the fuel injectors. Hoping this clears up my lien code 171 and 172, I believe is what it was. This car has been to a few dealers, a few mechanics, and no one can seem to figure out what the issue is. So we're gonna clear the codes. Codes have been cleared. That's cool. Gonna start this thing up and see how it runs. Number one. Then we gotta go get some gas. Alright, y'all. So far, so good. Before, alarm turn trims was way out of spec and all the way red. Like 29, maxed out 28. So I think the car is trying to relearn. So it's stumbling a little bit. No check engine light. Typically the light will be on by now and it's not on. Just got gas. So I'm just monitoring it. May drive it in a couple days and see how this goes. But hopefully we have solved the issue. And the issue was a lien code 171 and 172 or 171, 174. Man, I replaced O2 sensors. I replaced spark plugs. I replaced coil packs. I did all the mission stuff that you could think of. And then my boy Josh, who's a mobile mechanic, came to me and was like, hey, he found on a thread that this one guy replaced all of his injectors. And when y'all saw them injectors, that's why we did injectors. When y'all saw those injectors that I pulled out today, you would understand how dirty that is. So I can only imagine how clogged the fuel system really is, or how dirty it really is. When I had it at the dealer kept saying, oh, they want to do a fuel system clean. They wanted to drop the tank. They told me my fuel was contaminated. They told me I had rust in the fuel. How I got rust in the fuel, and the damn thing is plastic. Plastic doesn't rust. So, oh, you got rust underneath. Did that car come from the north? No, it came from Florida. So, I don't know. But, yeah, I do need to wash it off, all that other stuff, because I'm starting to smell all the coolant and stuff that was on it burn off. But anyway, hopefully this works. I'm gonna get back with y'all. I'm not gonna end this video here. I'm going to make sure I drive this car a little bit more. So we currently are at 188,968.8, and I'm almost at the crib. So we're gonna see, man. I just put a couple bucks in here. I'm trying to monitor my coolant levels and everything and see how that goes, because I think this thing might have a coolant leak, but I hopefully don't. So yeah, man, if I end it here, so be it. Appreciate you watching. And that took care of it. So if you have an SHO 2015, that generation SHO with the twin turbo, and you having these lean codes that you can't get rid of, replace your fuel injectors. Okay, so I want to close out this video. Be honest with y'all, I'm kind of nervous, because you know when you did so many things and it just doesn't work out, and you go back, you're like, damn, that wasn't it, that wasn't it. You just, anyway, I want to close out this video. So I have driven from my house to the airport and back, so that's at least 2 cold cycles. And then now, so go ahead and press the button. Probably didn't have to do that. So far, so good. Our mileage is currently at 189,042.
Shouldn't walk about that door.
Whoa, chill out, chill out. All right, so we got our reader hooked up. Let's get in here. Get him set up. Just let him hang out right there. Okay, here we go. So let's go with enter redefault code. Oh, they went away. They went away. Oh my God. Look, y'all just don't know how much I have done to this car to get that to go away. I have done plugs, all the stuff I said earlier in the video, but this is a new day. But it's gone. Let's see if it's ready for emissions. Hold on. Let's see. Focus, focus, focus. Ready, 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 ready. So we are ready. It fixed it. So if you have, damn, I don't even remember what the codes are. If you had the 171 and 174, I believe that's what it was. Remember earlier in the video, or it'll be in the description. You got them 2 codes. You have dirty fuel injectors. If this is a 15 Ford Taurus SHO with the twin turbo, 3.5. And those codes never went away. It didn't matter what I replaced. I didn't have any vacuum leaks. I did the smog test. I did the plugs. I did the coils. I did the O2 sensors. Dirty fuel injectors. And y'all saw the fuel injectors. Done for. Where'd I get the fuel injectors? I got them from Moto Men off of eBay. They were Bosch reman injectors. And I think I paid a total of $220 for them. So they came in, I put them in. Y'all seen in the video. Saved me a couple $100 because the Motorcraft ones, $200 some a piece. But I'm Chris, this is McMath Autos, and now I gotta get this thing ready for sale so we can get them up out of here. I appreciate you watching. Peace.